Have you ever been so low that you thought, this is it? That there was no way out, no light, no miracle is coming? Now imagine standing in that dark place, with only $12 to your name, a child to feed, no support, and a mountain of self-doubt sitting heavy on your chest. That was Lisa Nichols, but that's not where her story ends. In fact, that's exactly where it begins. This is the story of a woman who rewrote her destiny, not by chance, not by luck, but by relentless belief, radical action, and an unshakable commitment to rise. This is the legacy code, and Lisa Nichols lives it out loud. Before the best of Lisa was known, the worst of Lisa had to break. She was 27 years old, a single mom living in Los Angeles. Her son, Jelani, was just a baby, and life had cornered her. She'd escaped an abusive relationship. She had no job, and just $12 in her bank account. She tells the story of going to the ATM and seeing those numbers, $12.04, and crying, not just from pain, but from shame. She wrapped her son in a towel because she couldn't afford diapers, and at that moment she made a promise. She said, "This will not be my life." That promise wasn't a wish. It was a decision, a vow, and that decision changed everything. Lisa didn't wait for rescue. She became her own. With no college degree and no clear direction, she began taking night classes. She started working at LA Unified School District as a secretary. Then, something clicked. She attended a motivational seminar, and the fire inside her exploded. She saw that words could move people, that stories could save lives. She thought, could I do that? She started speaking, anywhere she could. Schools, churches, community centers, for free, for gas money, for experience. Lisa invested in books, courses, and mentors. She scraped every spare dollar to learn how to speak, write, and grow a business. And slowly, the tide began to turn. Lisa faced rejection. Publishers turned her down. People told her she wasn't ready. One executive even said, "Your story's too urban." But Lisa didn't fold. She turned that rejection into redirection. She co-authored Chicken Soup for the African American Soul. That book became a bestseller. Then she founded Motivating the Masses, one of the only publicly traded personal development companies in the U.S., run by a black woman. Each step up was laced with setbacks, financial troubles, health scares, fear, but she kept moving. Lisa said, "Your conviction and convenience don't live on the same block." And she lived by that. She spoke on stages with Tony Robbins, Oprah, Steve Harvey, but never lost the memory of that moment, standing outside a cash machine with just $12 to her name. Today, Lisa Nichols is worth over $100 million. She's impacted millions of lives. Her YouTube videos have tens of millions of views. Her books are global bestsellers. And more importantly, she's built a life of meaning for her, for Jelani, for those who felt unseen. Lisa doesn't just teach success. She teaches healing, transformation, radical ownership. She helps people rewrite their stories because she rewrote hers. Lisa's story isn't about rags to riches. It's about possibility, power, and purpose. It's about what happens when you stop asking for permission to rise and just rise. She teaches us that your past is not your prison, that every setback is a setup, that when you decide to own your greatness, you give others permission to own theirs. So if you're in a $12 moment right now, physically, mentally, emotionally, know this: you're not broken, you're becoming. And like Lisa, your legacy doesn't start when you arrive. It starts the moment you decide to rise. If Lisa Nichols' journey inspired you, share this video with someone who needs a reminder that the ashes are not the end. They're just the beginning. No matter how low you are feeling right now, life does get better, but you have to take the reins and make it better. Hit the like button if you liked the video and subscribe for all updates of future videos. The Legacy Code channel weaves together transformation, personal power, unseen universal laws, and real-life inspiration. Thank you for watching.